Hey guys, it's StarrySky and welcome to this electric healer video. Now in this video I'm going to be going through which mods I am using in my healer gear and the reasons why. So let's go straight to my character and we'll go through the mods. So first of all I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the armor mod and then I'll go through the white mods. So let's go straight to the primary yellow mod. Now that will be in my hands, waist, feet and back. Now, as you'll see in all four, I am using, sorry, not the neck part, the back part as well. I am using pure restoration. Now, the reason why this for is because I want as much restoration as I can, so I can get best heals possible, especially for T5 content and the amount of spike damage people take. And what I mean by spike damage is not like the normal 6 or 7 small hits. I'm talking about like the big thousands of a hit, like 3,000, you know, 2.5k, all this kind of stuff, big spike damage. So I want as much restoration as possible so I can heal them to the best of my abilities. So now into the shoulders and the head part. I am using restoration and precision. Now, I will say this though, I've seen some healers do it, but please do not do this. Do not go and stick pure restoration in all your socket mods. Now the reason why this for is because yes, that would be great, you have loads more restoration, your stats look impressive, but the affinities from the armors are quite important, especially the crit healing chance and crit healing magnitudes. The more crits we get from our heals, the better, because that's where our big healings are mostly going to come from. And also the magnitude is going to increase the amount we heal from our crits. So as I said before, our healing, armor innates are very important. Not just sticking pure restoration in the mods, well, in all of the sockets, to be honest. So as you can see, these in the head and the shoulders are red sockets. So in that we want to combine a yellow and the red to make an orange, which will then give us the best one to use would probably be restoration and precision. Now the reason why restoration and precision for is preferred to restoration and might for is because our healing powers don't do any damage. Our healing powers are just to heal. So what we want to do is we want to go restoration precision is to bump up our weapon damage. So when we're doing weapon combos, we're going to be putting out a little bit more damage with our weapon, since we're not going to be doing any might damage with our healing powers. It's just not the way they're designed. So for the head and shoulders, it's restoration and precision. Okay, so now to the chest and the legs. Now in the chest and legs, I am using restoration and health. This is just mostly because there isn't many good blue socket plans. There's no such thing as like a restoration and dom plan, etc. So pretty much what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using a restoration and health mod. Obviously because we want the restoration, and obviously because health's always just beneficial either way. So in the blue socket, the health is blue and obviously the restoration is yellow. Combine them together make the green, which will allow them to get the benefits of the affinity from the armor from both sockets. So then when it comes to our rings, they are primary yellow colored, so what we want to do in them is we want to stick pure restoration as well. This will help increase our restoration a lot more as well. Okay, so that covers it covers all of the armor sockets. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through all the white sockets and say the reason why I'm using them. So first of all, I'm going to start with my weapon. So my weapon mod is the restoration adapter. Weapon attacks have a chance to heal you and 3 other group members. This effect can only occur once every 60 seconds. So pretty much once a minute, if my weapon procs, it'll have a chance to heal me and 3 other group members. Simply put, it's a free heal once a minute if it procs. It'll basically heal me and 3 other people. It's just really good to have as a weapon. You know, it's a free heal. In my neck, I've gone for focus restoration. Increases your restoration by 192 until you are hit by an attack. This effect is applied every 10 seconds. So what does this mod mean? This mod means it will permanently increase my restoration by 192 until I am actually hit, which basically means if I'm hit by like an ad, they're going to come to me, do an attack on me, that'll take away the 192. Which, don't to worry though, this effect will automatically reapply itself 10 seconds later on. So after I've been hit, 10 seconds later on, I'll get the 192 restoration back. It's just a really, really good mod for a neck mod, for it in your neck. Simple to use, and a really beneficial 192 restoration. It's a massive increase. Okay, now for the back mod, other people might want to use other ones and so forth though, but personally I like to use breakout restoration for. Now the reason why I like to use this for is basically what it says is gain health regeneration for 4 seconds after using the breakout ability. It's a simple another way of increasing survivability for myself, keeping me alive, especially if I'm solo healing. Is if I need to break out because I'm getting stunned, knocked around, I'll break out and I'm going to get some, a small heal for 4 seconds. Now this heal you won't actually see it apply on the character. It's not like a normal hot where you'll see like little green, where you'll see like the green dots apply above your character so you know it's working. This is automatic. Gets added straight to your health bar, so you won't see it, but it does work. Unless you're paying close attention, and you will see your health just immediately go up a bit. Okay, now for the chest mod, I'm using the extended supercharge. Increase your maximum supercharge pool by 350. Bonus effects that normally apply when your supercharge bar is full now take effect when your supercharge level is at least 1000. What this means is it pretty much just increases your supercharge bar. And normally you can only use, like, if you got like 50% supercharge, you can only use it twice. With this mod, if you have full supercharge, it will give you'll be able to use supercharge twice, and then you'll be 2/3 ready to use in your next one. So this is always a really good mod to use, especially if you're going to go into T5 raids. Go get full supercharge. That pretty much will give you 3 supercharges. You've used one. By the time you need to use the second one, your third one would be automatically be ready. Because if you can be doing weapon combos in between, so it's constantly permanent, this just gives you more chance to build up supercharge. Overall, it's just a really good mod. Especially if you're not having to use the supercharge, you're constantly be charging it, stacking it up. So you're going to have loads of supercharge ready. And it comes to certain situations where you've had to use 2 supercharges really quickly, then you automatically you have nearly a third one ready. It's pretty much self-explanatory. It's just a good neck mod to have. Sorry, good neck mod, chest mod to use. Now for my feet, you don't have to use this one. This is mostly only good for super speed. And this mod for super speed is pretty much recovers 6% of your maximum power pool over 3 seconds when you use a National Flywheel. Basically, when you double jump at super speed, it'll replenish 6% of whatever size power pool you have, and you can use it every 15 seconds. So in between like weapon attacks or healing, if you're going to do a double jump, it'll just give you small which power regeneration back. So for me, it's really good to have, especially as a healer. But if you're not super speed, there's other mods that you can use, like Deadly Block, etc. like that, because there's not really that many beneficial ones to use overall. And then finally, for the hands, regenerative shielding. Heal yourself when using a normal shielding superpower, aka Flux. Every time you pop Flux, this will heal you. Or if you're a different power and you're using something like Hard Light Shield, Light Barrier, Reflect, this mod will kick in and it will give you a small heal. But as a healer, if you're using stuff like Swarm Shield, Flux, that kind of stuff, it will give you a big heal because you have really high restoration. So this is another good way of applying more survivability as a healer, especially if you're solo healing as well. And that pretty much covers all the mods I recommend for using as a healer in general, or as an electric healer. If there's any other ideas that you think could be a better mod, please feel free to leave it in the comment section or send me a message. And tips and advice are always appreciated. So as always, guys, thanks for watching this. So until next time, I'll see you then.
Beware my power. Green Lantern's life!